The sun is bright this morning. Walking to the barn here, going past some tractors. Some of my favorite tractors. It'll take a while to get used to that 30-20 with that tire on there, but ooh, that's better. Going behind the shadow of the old corn house. Chores are something you got to do every day, or feeding the cows and other animals, and all the little things you got to do in the morning on the farm. If you don't do them, there's consequences. There's things you got to do, and if you don't do them, well, if I didn't come out here and feed these cattle, they'd be carrying on, probably get all hungry and break out and get out in the field, and might even get out in the hay field or the corn field and make a big mess. So there's consequences to not doing what you should. Neglecting doing the morning chores has consequences. It's the same with other things in life also. For instance, if you don't acknowledge the Creator, you're unthankful. You don't acknowledge that you're a sinner, that God is completely righteous and holy, has no sin in Him. It's impossible for Him to sin. And His requirement is complete holiness, to be in His presence. Well, none of us are capable of that. We're all sinners. It's not possible for us to be completely holy and righteous as God is. He demands perfection. Yet He wants fellowship with us. He wants us to be in His family. God lives by certain laws. He is holy and just. He can't break those laws. It's not in His nature. He just can't do it. One of the things we have to do, or should do daily, is acknowledge Him and be thankful for all He's done for us. We should be thankful for a roof over your heads and food to eat, and that we live in this country where we have the freedom to worship Him. We have the freedom to read the Bible and tell other people about Jesus and the gospel message of salvation. We should be thankful every day. There are consequences for not being thankful. Sometimes God will get tired of people that don't acknowledge that all good things come from Him. Yeah, I know we work hard for things, but God, in the bigger scheme of things, is responsible for providing those things. He gets tired of people not acknowledging that and giving Him thanks and appreciating things He does for them. and he might send some hard times your way. He might take away some of those good things, get your attention. But the big thing you should do every day, or at some point during your life, and continue to believe it every day, at some point you should admit you're a sinner and there's nothing good that you can do to earn your way to spend eternity with the Lord. People call it going to heaven, but God will create a new heavens and a new earth, and we're actually going to be inhabiting the new earth, and it's not going to be floating around on a cloud playing a harp. You're going to be doing stuff down here. There'll be cities and towns and farms, and you'll be growing stuff. But at some point you got to admit that you don't deserve that. You can't earn that because you have broken God's rules, the laws that he has set forth. And as a good judge, he can't just let you off. The fine's got to be paid. The fine has got to be paid. And that's where Jesus Christ comes in. Because he paid your fine. He paid your debt. He took your sins, everything that you've done wrong, upon himself, and he allowed himself to be killed. He shed his blood on that cross to pay for what you did wrong. Because he's done that, that allows you, because the fine has been paid for your sins, to spend eternity with God in paradise with other believers. And so don't neglect thanking him for that daily and being thankful. And don't neglect taking advantage of that sacrifice that he paid your fine. He paid for your sin so you could spend eternity with him. I don't do these tractor churches because I'm perfect and I'm better than you, and I think I should tell you all how to live. I do them because I'm far from it. I'm a sinner, and I know what Jesus Christ did, what God did, paying the fine for my wrongdoing, and so I can spend eternity with him instead of receiving the just punishment that I would get. So I'm trying to tell others about that so they understand. It's not a game. I know it seems like it's far away and everything in this world seems concrete and real, but take advantage of it. It's a once in a lifetime offer. You gotta jump on it. You keep putting it, if you reject it now, if you decide not to do it, you've pretty much decided to spend eternity in hell. It's your choice. Anyhow, I got to get back to doing my daily chores. Finish feeding the cows, and don't forget to do daily what you should too. And make that choice, that commitment, that acceptance of Christ having paid your debt. But you got to believe and accept it. Like me, you're not worthy. Don't let that go without accepting that. It'll change your life for the better. All right. Have a good day. We'll see you.